subscribe to our own channel.
And we're live.
There we go. Can I see it? Can I see it?
I mean, it's just so right now.
Mm.
They can't hear us, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just showing this right here.
Mm.
The second that I click fade, it will fade this image or this thing.
Yeah.
Into this one, right? So you can see like if I wanna go to like my model building thing.
Yeah.
Here's my model building screen, or my in-game capture is this one. So if I hit fade, it would fade over to that one.
Hanging out.
And there's chat. There you go. I can pop out the chat.
Did it?
Make chat really big.
I'm trying to see what the delay is on chat. I just messaged something.
I think you can actually set the settings.
Is this it? No.
It says it's live here.
Alright, let's go. Is it you introducing that this week?
This is one Cocoon viewer.
Oh, there we go. Now it says 2.
Which would I assume be you?
It's me. Now it says 2. Alright, let's give it a go. Let's see how this. Let me turn this down so we don't get overlap.
Alright. It is you this week or me this week?
Me, I think.
Age-old question.
Oh my god, I think it's me. I'm pretty sure it's me.
Okay.
Alright.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Do you want to close that?
Oh, yes, I do. See, and then this is no one can hear us. We can just run the recording. It's fine. It's good. And the nice thing is that I know exactly when the audio starts because the video will switch.
Yeah. That's so good. Okay, go ahead. That's one more time.
All right, we'll count it down again. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Tokyo Fresh. I'm your host, Jordan. I'm here with David.
Hello.
We're also here. We're streaming.
We're live.
We're live, baby.
Which has not happened for a long
I
time.
don't think have we gone live before? Or is it?
We have one time.
Okay.
We went one time. We ran it. It was fine. It was cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I don't think we went live ever again after that.
I think we did it once a really long while ago, as you said. But I think we had a really I would say jank setup. The setup of the
room was
the
not
room.
good.
Yeah, exactly. But now it's looking a little better, looking a lot better.
We're both fit into the angle. It's not just against my white wall that it was before, and yeah, I can monitor it now much easier. And strangely enough, I don't have to see it, show up on the screen and do that thing where it tiles to infinity into the background. Yeah,
that's always fun to watch.
It is cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I've done this thing that where I was jumping into Frame of Travel's live stream. If you know him, Victor Frame of Travel, very cool guy. He was doing a 24-hour live stream for his birthday, and I jumped in and check it out. And he's built himself a very nice, really friendly community. And I fucking love that. And I was there
that's good.
I enjoy this streaming thing, and because of work stuff, we're looking more and more at streaming and getting to streaming and talking to streamers and stuff. So it means that I have to learn about streaming.
There is a lot to fucking learn.
So much fucking.
I just realized that you were cut off in this frame in a weird way that is so goofy. But you know what? We're on the fly. It's fine. It's cool. I can fix it. No problem.
We are gonna be okay.
Just because you're out of the frame, but I didn't even notice. That's fine.
We'll
fix it. We can continue. It's no problem. I'll just edit on the fly. Boom. Done. Easy. Finished.
Really good.
Transition. Bang. Done.
Star
Didn't even
wipe.
have to start. Oh, do I have a star wipe?
Don't put a fucking star wipe. But
that might be a global transition I can look into as a star wipe.
But I digress. So I just start looking into streaming stuff and how to actually stream content. I think one really difficult thing is that considering that I've come always from a YouTube, Instagram background, the numbers there are easy to understand. Right. I know on YouTube Instagram, for example, I know if you have 10,000 followers, you're on the cusp of influencing. You can just start doing that's 10,000. You can just start doing some influencing jobs. And you're still considered a micro-influencer.
Right.
And then I go to Twitch, and I'm this person only has 5,000 followers. That's nothing. And everyone's
ooh.
But then everyone's like, no, that's really good. I'm like, wait, what? That's good? Like, yeah, on Twitch, like 5,000 like followers.
But 5,000 is amazing on Twitch. Because that's 5,000 people concurrently watching you. It's not just like, oh, someone on a random Tuesday saw your stream.
Yeah.
It's people physically sitting at their computer watching you, right?
It's insane. Like, the way you have to think about it is completely different. Like, so, for me, like, looking into Twitch stuff, it's very hard to wrap my head around what is good. You know what I mean? What is actually, what is considered a good stream? What's a bad stream? Like, is 100 viewers good? I don't know. I mean,
could be.
Kind of. Like, in my opinion, 100 people watching a thing is good, but, like, to the clients who want to pay big old bucks to these people, like, I don't think it's... Like, it's so hard to understand, like, honestly. Yeah, like, how you find... Because you stream sometimes.
I do stream on Twitch a little bit. Not too much.
Is it a massive fucking pain in the ass?
It is a pain in the ass. I think, like, the wildest thing... Doing actual streaming is the easiest part, which is funny, because everything else that surrounds doing it is the absolute worst. Setting up your stream, getting all your stuff working, make sure the sound is going.
Oh, God.
Doing, like, all the background technical stuff, and it's like, oh, do you want to put filters on your video or whatever, right? You know, then there's, like, stuff like, I haven't even integrated anything. Twitch has, like, a lot of integration via plugins.
Yeah.
And it's just, God, like... Because you know how, like, sometimes people, like, you'll subscribe in Twitch chat or whatever, and then it's, like, text-to-speech or something? Like,
yes.
That's something someone had to manually set up.
Wait, are you
just, like,
serious?
click a button and it happens.
I thought that was, like, an automatic thing that people have, like...
No, it's not. It's like, there's plugins and stuff.
Jesus Christ.
But, God, it's just, it's a lot.
For me, like, looking at Twitch from, like, someone who's never, like, live streamed on Twitch or, like, most places, honestly, like... I don't understand where to begin. There seems to be so much to do before you can, like, press play.
Well, it's not even... I mean, yes, 100%. Because it's like, okay, what streaming software are you going to use? Are you using Streamlabs? Are you using OBS? Are you using, like, I'm sure there's, like, 20 million other types of streaming software I don't know about?
Crazy, even before that. The question is, like, can my computer even handle me streaming?
Yeah, that's true too.
Can I
need
even...
something a little bit beefy?
Exactly. I feel like streaming has become, like, more and more popular recently, and a lot of people say things like they want to get into streaming, but, like, where do I start? What do I do? I feel like streaming, there's a bigger in cost. It costs a lot more money to start streaming. Like,
well, I mean, you need, like, a $3,000 computer just to run it, right?
But, like, for those listening who like, want to get into some kind of, like, social media, something creative, something, do YouTube. Do some YouTube. Do YouTube, do Instagram, jump on TikTok. You want to live stream on TikTok? It's fucking easy. Just grab a phone, you're live streaming.
Turn on, yeah.
Done, you're live streaming. Like, streaming on Twitch, there is such a high level of, like, you need to be entertaining your viewers the entire time. You need to put on a show, like, while you're Twitch streaming. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna hang. Unless you're a girl, like, in a bikini in a hot tub. That's different. Completely different. Yeah, that's true. If that's the case, go for it. If you're not those things I've just said... I mean,
if you're doing that, you're already doing OnlyFans, so, like, you don't really care, yeah.
You might as well just do OnlyFans. You're probably doing it at the same time.
You'll probably make more money anyway.
Shit ton of money, honestly. Yeah. No. But, like, for me, looking into, like, Twitch streaming, like, streaming in general, I realized that I calculated the cost of how much I would need to get started, and I was like, what the... It's fucking expensive.
It's expensive. Because, like, I'm thinking, like, okay, I bought this computer for about $1,500. The microphones are another $100 on top of that.
Indeed, yeah.
This monitor's about $700.
Yep.
The camera's about... this camera's pretty cheap, but it works. So it's like, that's like another $100. It's like, just to start, to get my foot in the door, I'm already capping close to, like, $2,000, right? I mean, obviously you can use the computer for other stuff. So I'm just buying it only for streaming.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's getting off the ground is.
If you're ready, like, have a computer you want to stream, like, I say go for it.
But I mean that's why if you look on Twitch, it's a lot of affluent white boys.
Yep.
Streaming on Twitch.
Yep.
Because they got money.
They got money. Yep. It's true. Yeah. Like, there is not many sort of African American, sort of black Twitch streamers from, like,
There's some,
There's
but
a bunch.
but I think like a lot of them have been picked up by orgs and sponsors, and that's why they've pulled their game up, right?
Yep.
But I mean, everyone's gonna start somewhere.
It's true. It's hard. I think if you really want to Twitch, if you really want to get onto Twitch, like it's gonna be a case of, especially if you're young, get a good little part-time job.
You ever seen that the Twitch stream of the kid where like every time he kills someone in Fortnite, he throws a 30-second rave with like pyrotechnics and everything?
Yes.
That's the exact kind of streamer I'm talking about, right?
It's sick, yeah.
It's like, what? Are you serious?
Fucking sick.
I can't even imagine how much money it costs just to run the pyrotechnics for 30 seconds.
So expensive. He's like in his room as well, right? It's just in his room.
Which seems like a fire hazard.
That's a fire hazard, bro. You fucking up here, man. You need to calm the fuck down. But yeah, I agree. It's a big investment to do like what was he streaming, like fucking Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite.
Imagine that. Imagine putting 50 grand down so you can stream.
Okay, think about it this way. If you make enough money to buy a new house, burning down your house has already been paid for.
That's very true. Yeah, that's very true. I agree with that 100%. Like I feel like if you're making enough money on Twitch where you don't care about the consequences of burning your house down,
right?
Who am I?
Exactly.
To tell you what to do, because you have clearly beat me in this game.
Yeah, you have fuck you money at that point.
I would love some fuck you money, but I forgot who said it. Someone was like, "There's no point having fuck you money if you don't say fuck you every now and again." And
you're not wrong.
Completely agree.
Yeah,
if you have fuck you money and you're being all like safe, I'm gonna make smart investments. Why have you
put it in my bank account? Oh, I'm gonna put it on the mattress.
What have you done?
I got a good 401k.
No, I'm putting money down for. Just saying cool. Buy them a fucking house, you know. Fucking pay off someone's student debt randomly. Like just saying cool.
That would be nice. Not that I have student debt, but
that's the joys of Canada, I assume, or something.
No, well. You can accumulate quite a bit of student debt, but I was lucky enough that my aunt invested, like, when I was born, she's like, I'm putting this much money in a thing, you can't take it out till you go to school, that was her rule, and then I got my shit paid for, which was lucky. That one person in my family, and I was the only one who got that amount of money, because it was, I mean, I'm the first of my generation of kids. So, okay, we'll put money aside for this person, in the future, and just let it calculate for 20 years.
I should do that for my siblings' children. I should put money aside and be like that cool uncle that comes out.
It's not even that much, right? Because you gotta think, it's gonna appreciate over 20
years. Yeah, you put a couple hundred down, you go, okay, that's it.
Until we eventually enter our dystopian future where it's worth pennies. People trade bottle caps instead.
Bro, we are right there. The yen is worth nothing. The pound is crashing. Everything's fucked up.
Speaking of the dark, horrible future.
Go on.
I wanted to talk about this last week. I want to talk about Cyberpunk. Because people have been talking about Cyberpunk.
Indeed.
I've been playing Cyberpunk again.
All I know from Cyberpunk, so everyone knows, is that it was a very badly made game and you could T-pose on your motorcycle as you were driving it.
Cars would teleport from the sky.
The water had no physics. It was very interesting.
Yeah. And it cost $30 million to make, right?
During that time of everyone shitting on Cyberpunk, great time. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah. And you know what? They 100% deserved all the shitting on.
Oh yeah.
That game was not fucking done.
It was bad. I think I'm waiting for the what's his face? Internet historians big video on that game.
Yes.
Because he did one on No Man's Sky.
Also a game that launched absolutely shitty. Now it's
very good, yeah. But the Internet historian video on No Man's Sky it's a work of art. It's so fucking good. All that man's videos are fucking works of art. They're all fucking fantastic. But I'm waiting for the one for Cyberpunk so I can understand what the fuck went on there. Because watching people try to do glitchless runs of the game. What?
Glitchless runs. Actually, it's funny because I've been playing Cyberpunk and I have ran into a bug that I can repeat effectively. But it's not game breaking.
Oh, well, what's the bug?
It's whenever I break down a weapon in my inventory.
Yeah.
If you have a scrollable inventory list of weapons, when you break down the one in the bottom left, the entire list just goes really, really fast, scrolls very quickly, and then if you scroll the mouse, it'll fix it. but it happens every single time. So it's super annoying when you're trying to break down like 40 fucking guns,
Oh, that's
and it just
so
does it every single time.
Oh,
But
fuck
it is what it is.
I mean, considering that you couldn't walk without fucking glitching into the ether, I guess
That's pretty benign.
Yeah.
Right?
This is okay considering. But you've been playing the game recently. How's it been?
I have completed it once.
Fuck
already.
me, man. Seriously? Shit.
That being said, okay. Over the past like week and a half, Cyberpunk has been the cause and cure of my depression.
Oh, fantastic! Good.
And then it became the cause of my depression again.
Oh, excellent.
So I started by watching the Edge. Let's talk about the Edge Runners anime because I started watching that first.
Very good.
I knew that Cyberpunk the game was fucked, like absolutely fucked when it came out.
Yep.
And that was like 2 years ago, so I haven't touched it since then. But the anime came out.
You didn't buy it 2 years ago, did you?
No.
Okay, good.
I bought it recently.
Good man.
So Edge Runners comes out, and I'm like, okay, like it's an anime by Trigger.
Yeah.
I didn't like Kill la Kill. People jerk off to Kill la Kill for obvious reasons, but like I'm not. It's okay. And again, like Gurren Lagann as well, like not a
Didn't
fan.
like it. Wasn't a fan either. Sorry guys.
So
mid.
Knowing that they're making a cyberpunk anime, I'm like, this is gonna be like, what the fuck is this, right?
Yeah.
And turns out it's probably the best anime in like maybe 5 years. Surprisingly,
that good?
It's fucking good.
Really?
If not in 5 years, this year for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, Kimetsu no Yaiba season 3 came out, and that has some amazing animations.
Good.
But Cyberpunk. I watched the first like 4 episodes, and then I noticed that Cyberpunk the game was on sale on Steam for 50% off, and I'm like, it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
They've released updates. Like, fuck it, I'll just buy it. Like, whatever. Like,
yeah. 50% off. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
So I started playing it. I'm like, if this is the way that the game released 2 years ago, this would have been fucking amazing.
Is it that good?
It's that good. Some of the things that blow me away, but we'll talk about the game after. I want to talk about the anime.
Yeah.
Why the anime fucking works. And I think that this is a problem with Trigger themselves as an anime studio, is that when they are allowed to do whatever they want, they go too big and it just becomes dumb.
Yes, I've heard this.
And it just becomes so stupid that it's a little bit hard to deal with, right?
Yeah.
So I think the more interesting thing is that they've been given the Cyberpunk universe and said you have to make an anime within this universe, right?
Yeah.
Where the borders are very clearly defined. Like, the borders are a little bit wavy and they go in and out a little bit. But, like, there's clearly defined borders of, like, what can happen in this universe, right? Like, P.S. people can turn into, like, cyborgs, but that doesn't mean, like, they're getting bigger than the universe in giant robots and throwing planets at each other. Looking at you, Gurren Lagann.
Look at you fucking Gurren Lagann, seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think by having that kind of framework forced upon them, they've made a much more grounded show. There's shit in the show that happens where I'm like, that's kind of wild, but it's a lot more toned down in its like grand scale ideas, but I think the animation itself is just as good as any other Trigger animation. And the story's good too. And the English dub is how you should watch it. As a man from a subs only household.
Bro, we subs only here.
We subs only. You should watch Cyberpunk in English. And the reason is because they lose, in the Japanese version of the show, they lose a lot of the flavor of Cyberpunk.
How do you mean?
There's a lot of very specific vernacular that they use in Cyberpunk that they don't in the Japanese version because it's like slang English words.
Yeah.
But it's like made up slang English words that there's like no translation in Japanese for.
Yeah.
So they just decide they don't use it.
So they don't use it, or they just go, well, everything here is either yabai or...
Basically, what it is like, if there's a slang word for friend that they always use in this universe...
Oh, it just becomes aibo?
It just becomes aibo or tomodachi or something, right? Like, they just do a direct translation of the meaning of the word rather than using the word.
Well, that's not fun.
Yeah. So, I want to do a little game with you here.
Oh, go, okay, go.
Of testing you to see what you think cyberpunk slang is.
Let's fucking do this, bro. I'm gonna fucking ace this.
So we're gonna start out with an easy one.
Alright.
Choom.
Choom. It's a gun.
Nope.
It's no weapon at all?
Nope.
Choom.
Okay, wait. Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
I like a sentence, please.
How you doing, Choom?
Oh, is it friend?
Yes, it means friend.
Easy. Fuck, let's go.
It specifically states here, it is from Neo-African American slang for a family or family member friend.
As an African American. What the fuck? I got next one.
Okay, how about chromed?
Somebody became an android.
You're close, yeah. To be implanted with cyberware.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Easy.
Zeroed.
You're dead. So you've been shot.
Yeah, someone's killed you. So a lot in the show they'll be like, we're gonna fucking zero that guy. Or they say flatline as well. They're like, he's fucking flatlined.
I find that most slang towards like killing someone, I can pick it up pretty well. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're talking about here. Like if someone goes, I'm gonna body you. I'm like, yeah, that means to kill someone. You can tell. But continue.
Okay, how about this? This isn't in the anime, but it comes up in the game. A doughboy or doughgirl?
A doughboy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that someone on drugs?
No.
Fuck. Is that a doughboy or a doughgirl? Is it anything to do with drugs?
No.
Oh fuck. Okay. It's someone with no cybernetics.
You think that is a good guess. But it's kind of in the opposite direction of having no cybernetics.
Someone with nothing but cybernetics?
No. It is something you wear though.
Fuck. It's something you wear. Oh, someone who wears like one of those like scanner fucking things.
No. A doughboy or a doughgirl is someone who's wearing too much armor because it forces them to walk like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
That's so good.
So they're walking like
that's
this.
That's actually really good. What the fuck? Fuck me. Go ahead.
Let's see. What's another one?
The Pillsbury Doughboy.
I mean, Gaijin is exactly what it is.
Is a Gaijin in the show? Hell
yeah. There's characters so it's interesting. Even in the English dub, there are characters that speak only in Japanese because that is the universe that it takes place in. Like everyone is like multilingual, trilingual because here's a good one. Slotting. Slotting.
Is that pretending you speak another language to slot yourself into a different
close. You could think of more on the cybernetics end.
Oh, is that putting in a new language into your language?
Basically, you're slotting in a program that essentially gives you skills.
Oh, that'd be so good. Fuck me.
Like in the show, a guy he like slots in like a fucking like neo kung fu program and then becomes Kenshiro from goddamn Fist of the North Star.
There we fucking go.
What other good ones do they use? A klep.
Klep?
A klep.
Is that an idiot?
KLEP, klep.
Oh, KLEP, klep. Is it like a person, like a thing?
It's a person.
Fuck me.
Don't leave anything hanging around. He's such a klep.
Oh! It's like a kleptomaniac. Oh, there we go. Fuck me. Kleptomaniac. Easy.
We'll do like two more here.
I will. Give me two more.
Nova.
Bloody hell. Sentence.
Oh man, I went and saw that movie last night. It's so Nova.
Oh, okay, easy. Yeah, it's good. It's fucking.
It's good. It's cool.
Oh, it's
yeah.
cool. Oh, Nova. Yeah,
same with Preem. They use Preem a lot.
Supreme. Oh, it's Preem, mate.
It's Preem.
It feels like some of them like. If some of these slang feel like something I would hear, like generally hear in like Australia or something like that. Oh, mate, it's Preem. It's fucking Preem, mate.
This one I like, and they don't use it in the TV show, but it's a funny one. A rimbo.
A rimbo?
A rimbo.
A rimbo?
Yes.
Is that a prostitute?
Close.
Knew it.
Close.
Someone doing something for cybernetics.
A rimbo is a gun-toting sex worker. It is a combination of the word Rambo and bimbo.
Ah.
Rimbo.
This is not what I thought. I thought it was a combination of the words rim job and bimbo. So
okay.
enough.
Close enough.
I was like, rim? Okay. And this is, okay. I know the
There's
spots
there's
now.
other stuff like what are they called? BDs.
BDs?
BDs.
Which
Like
is-
BD. It's short for brain dance. Maybe I should tell you what it is. A brain dance. It's basically like
Drugs.
it's like drugs.
Yeah.
It's like hyper intensive VR.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's my brain.
It's like
That makes
you,
sense.
you slot it in. Actually, it's weird in the game.
Mm.
You like wear this like thing that like goes over your face and it like actually shoots it in your eyeballs.
Oh, fuck
So
that.
you like experience all the person's what's it called?
Thoughts
Like
and
memories. And
experiences,
stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah.
here's the weird thing about BDs is they're all recorded. They're not made. They're recorded. So if there's like BDs where like someone gets like fucking killed,
Oh, holy shit! That's
that
like
means someone has taken someone's like turn on a recorder
Yeah.
in someone's brain,
yeah.
had them get killed, and then took it out of their dead body to make it into a thing.
What the fuck, man?
And those are like in the world of Cyberpunk. Those are like really rare because they can connect someone to a murder.
murder, yeah, of
so you
course,
don't
yeah.
want them to be around. There's specifically like a whole storyline in the game where someone gets killed and you have to like go into their brain dance BD where they get murked and scan through it and like find like clues to figure out who get it, because you can see exactly what the person sees,
So yeah.
but you can obfuscate yourself out of their body
Oh, that's cool.
and like look around.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
maybe that person didn't notice the thing in their field
Peripherals
of vision.
and all that. Yeah.
But like it's like if I'm looking at you right now, that microphone on the wall
Yeah.
is in my vision, but I'm not actively looking at it, so they might not have seen it.
Oh, that's.
But if I obfuscate myself from their body, I can go and like see it and scan it and like look at it. So there's a lot of like, oh, this guy was looking in this room and a computer screen was on, and I can like go out of his head and like see the computer screen.
Like thinking of what Cyberpunk was. Cyberpunk?
Yeah, Cyberpunk. Yeah.
When it came out, and then looking at it now. What the fuck, man?
But here's the wildest thing, right? Is that they haven't changed the story.
That's the thing.
In the game.
Yes.
And the story was the thing that I enjoyed the most.
Mm-hmm.
And the wildest thing is that Keanu Reeves plays a character in this game.
You think? Yeah.
He's so fucking good in this game. Because, like, I thought going into this game it was going to be like a Metal Gear Solid 5 situation.
Yeah, hide in boxes, sneak around, pew pew pew. Yeah.
No. Because in Metal Gear Solid 5 they changed the voice actor for Snake, and they got Kiefer Sutherland from.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
From that.
Yes.
But he's in that game for like 5 minutes.
He says like 3 lines and he's out.
Essentially, yeah, right? Keanu Reeves is in this game from like hour 1 to the end of the game.
He's like a really like big character in like the world,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Fucking
So his character is from previously in the timeline. He's from 2023, ironically next year.
Let's go.
When we nuke the super the mega corporation in. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Bro, we're right there.
Where you drop a mini nuke on the Japanese mega
Cybots.
corporation.
Bro, we are following this timeline to a
It's not a spoiler. I mean, it's out there. It's Cyberpunk is fucking old. It's been out since the 80s. Like that's been around.
Bro, we're following this time. We are not in a good time.
This is a part of why I wanted to talk about it, and I mentioned at the start where I said it is the cause and cure of my depression.
Indeed.
Is that I did this really weird like mental roller coaster where I'm like, this is really cool. The Cyberpunk setting is awesome. I enjoy this so much, and then I started to go. Some of this is too real to real life where I'm kind of like, oh no.
Yep.
Where it's like, rich people control everything.
Yep.
You don't work for a corporation. You're basically like living on the street, barely getting by.
Yep.
People have resorted to becoming edge runners, which takes the name of the anime, which is basically like, you're like a dude for hire. Just basically do whatever. It's like, oh, you need to kill someone. Well, that costs this much money, and you have to give me all this stuff, and I'll go fucking do it.
Yeah.
But like, I have a price I have to negotiate and all this other stuff, right? Or it's like, oh, there's these things in Cyberpunk called like Joy Toys, where it's like sex workers basically, where they have a program slotted into their like neural thing.
Yeah.
What happens is when you go and pick one, it basically like
wipes their memory for the time that you have like booked for.
What the fuck?
So like they basically go, okay, time is starting. It's black, and then they wake up and it's like, I don't remember what happened the last hour. It's really messed up stuff. Like yeah,
That's fucked.
it's really messed up. And the crazy thing is like I can 100% see that happening.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%. Like it's so weird to see this series because it is like it's only one level away from where we are, right? Like it's only gonna take a little bit of a push more to get to exactly there, and that's fucking scary.
Not to spur on that depression rule, my man, but if you look at the UK right now, they are on the fucking they are fucking edging with like nonsense right now. It is insane. You got a government not governmenting, like not governing basically. You've got Italy's basically like put in like a fascist at the moment. Like they've got like fucking girl boss Mussolini. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah.
Fucking nonsense. Like Europe's kind of fucky. Japan no better. America they got fucking Dark Brandon.
Yeah.
Useless. But you know he forgot. He was at a press conference.
Yeah, he forgot someone died.
Forgot someone died.
And like the wildest thing is that is so fucking Cyberpunk. That you just forgot someone died.
Just forgot someone died. He was like, oh, where is this fucking woman? Where's she at? It's like, yeah, she died, you fuck. You are literally going to sign a bill dedicated to her, like, this week.
Her life work.
Yeah. The things that Brandon's, like, fucking spokespeople were like, oh, no, but, like, she was just on his mind because, like, he's doing these things this week. And I was like, well, if he was really... She was really on his mind. He remembered, like, oh yeah, she's dead.
Oh yeah, she died.
Oh, she fucking died. Like, I listen. I don't go out my life forgetting who fucking died. Like, I'm not like, what happened to her? Oh, sorry, he died. Yeah, I forgot about that. You forget,
right? Like all of a sudden, if that kind of situation just becomes an everyday occurrence, you're just like, oh no, like this is messed up.
No.
And the other thing too is like all the cybernetic stuff that like people attach into their bodies. Like, it goes way farther than you would probably think. At least in Cyberpunk anyway.
Yeah.
Where, like you have people like literally chopping out like this part of their fucking skull to replace it with like a 5 like giant lens eye things so they have like supervision essentially. Why? Because
it's cool.
You are now man plus, right? Like
yeah.
Before I was just dude with 2 eyes. Now I'm dude with 5 eyes.
Big
I have telescoping vision. I can see through walls. I have thermal vision, right?
That's
Like
pretty cool.
it's stuff like that, right? Like why wouldn't you at that point?
To be fair, I think the minute you can do crazy shit like that, people will do it.
Oh, 100%.
100%. But looking at, like, thinking about the intricacies of trying to attach, like, cybernetic eyes to you and stuff like that, it's going to be very difficult. I think the closest we have now is the contact lens things.
The 3 times zoom.
Yeah, the contact lens that you have, like, the 3 times zoom
it's
thing.
that now?
Yeah.
Who say it won't be an eyeball in 5 years?
I'd give it 10. Technology is leaps and bounds, but I'd give it at least 10.
I mean, okay, Cyberpunk, the game, takes place in 2077.
Yeah, there we go, yeah.
It is interesting because there is flashback parts in the game where you go back to 2023, and it's like very clearly that the tech is not as good as 2077, but it's better than what we have now.
Yeah. It's leaps. Technology always happens like massive leaps. That's like the thing at the moment.
When can I get mantis blades? I want mantis, just giant scythe blades come out of my arms. When can I get mantis blades?
I think the problem is like what I find really fun about like this I'm going a very dark path at the moment. What I find really interesting about this whole like cyberpunk technology, we're gonna like do all this cool shit. We're gonna like have these blades and everyone's gonna have like laser eyes. No, we're not. And the reason we're not is that very simple one. We don't have enough resources. We're running out. A lot of like science, like we're gonna run out of like iron and gold in the next like 100 years, something like that. Like we're running out of helium,
right?
Like which we need for like a bunch of tech shit. We need for like surgeries and stuff like that. So it's like,
yeah, you need like weird, like, noble gases to like, make like microchips and stuff.
Yep. You need these gases, like certain gases and like resources that we have on the planet for like certain things. That's why like PS4 is so hard to get, PS5 is so hard to get currently, because it's a massive like global like shortage on like stuff. Like the only way to get around it is by literally like mining asteroids in space or some shit. But for the time being, like don't worry about it. You guys are gonna be fine. Like no one's gonna get cool techno fucking eyes for a long. Not in my lifetime anyway. You know, not yet anyway.
I don't know. We'll leap to 2077.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, if I live to 2077, I can get cool robo shit to live longer. I'll do it.
I mean, in the game, it canonically, like, people are living till like 150 is when you start old age.
Oof.
So
God damn,
there's been some advances in medical technology.
God damn, what?
But of course there has, because it's 70 years in the future. Right?
That does make sense. Yeah. Even now, like, if you really
70,
22,
50
yeah.
years in the future, but
If you really look into like the technological advances like people make now, is very a lot of them don't get like widely publicized, but a lot of stuff that were like 20, 30 years ago, like a death sentence, aren't anymore really.
Nope.
AIDS, no longer a death sentence. Like
it sucks.
It sucks. You got to take pills for the rest of your life to suppress.
You're not dead.
You're not dead to suppress like the viral load or whatever. But you're not dead. You're fine.
Well, that's the thing. In Cyberpunk, they offset having cybernetics with the fact that like you need to take drugs to keep them in check.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Was it immunoblockers?
Yep.
Because otherwise your body starts to reject the implant.
Yeah, of course it would. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, of course it makes sense. Yeah.
And then there's stuff like cyberpsychosis, where like you put so much like chrome in your body that you're just like basically a fucking robot now, and you like disassociate because you don't have humanity left.
Sick.
Like there's not enough of your human body that you even associate it with being a human anymore.
That's so fucked up. I can see that happening. I can generally see like a weird cyberpunk existence where people are like, I'm gonna cut off my arm, replace it with like a robot arm from Terminator 2 or something.
I mean, there's a character in the game called Atom Smasher.
Nice.
Nice. Such a dumb name.
Let's go.
He's like 95% like robot. Because he was. There's stuff in the story.
Yeah. No,
like he's essentially a Borg, but he willingly wanted to be a fucking robot man because he's like, why would I be a human? He's like, fucking flesh is weak, man. If I get my arm cut off as a robot, I just put on a new arm. I don't care.
I mean, he's got a good.
He's also a psychopath, so
there's
that makes
that too.
sense.
Yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, there's simple pleasures in like human existence you can't get from being like full robo. You know what I mean? Like imagine being full robo. You're like, I've done it. I'm now like 99% robot. I'm basically, crying from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm basically fucking crying.
I'm a brain in a robot body.
I'm a brain in a robot body. I've done it. I'm perfect. And everyone's like, I'm going to Nomikai. Fuck.
Yep.
Fuck. I don't want to be around fucking Robo Smith. He's boring. Can't drink, can't eat. He's always talking about fucking ones and zeros. Boring as fuck. Fuck that guy. Shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's not worth it. It's bullshit. I get little advancements.
Take a little bit of it.
A little bit. I'd get laser thing. Oh, the only enhancement I want is I want to be able to shoot like a laser out of my finger, like Cell from like a Frieza from Dragon Ball Z.
The death beam.
That's all I want, so I can go. If I can zap people with that shit.
I'm surprised that that's not a thing. There's like cannons you can put in your arm, but
man.
Lasers. There's like an absence of lasers in this game.
I don't want to be fucking Android 16. I don't want
Right.
a big old cannon at my arm. It's boring as fuck. I want to I want to freeze a
Tiny
laser.
laser.
Tiny laser.
Tiny strong laser.
Pew! Fucking be sick. Greatest defense mechanism. Oh,
I mean, no one would see it coming.
exactly. Oh, look at this fucking weakling. Oh, I'm 98% robot. Oh, I'm taking off my arm to shoot for bigger. It's charging. Oh, oh, it's at fucking 52. You fucking stand right there. Soon as this gets to at least 60%, I'm just like, pew. Alright, let's fucking go. Next place. Easy. Pew, pew, done. Finished. Use my tiny laser to switch the fucking wire that goes up your thing. Pew. Look at that. You're dead. Fuck off, mate. Easy as fuck. Know what I'm saying? But that's good. But until then, we're stuck in this robot
good.
life. It's
like Cyberpunk, the anime is fucking fantastic. If you're gonna watch anything Cyberpunk, like to do anything with that universe, watch the anime. The anime is great.
I'm gonna give it a watch. I think I've seen
10 episodes. It's short.
Yeah,
It's only 20 minutes long.
Chef BK, Border in Japan, like everyone has like been like, yo, this is really good. Watch it. So I'm putting you to watch it.
Jay's watching it too.
Oh bloody yeah, everyone's watching. Alright, fuck it. I'll watch it when I have some time. Next week I'm swamped. Week after that, I'll give it a watch. Fucking hyped for it.
Game is also good. Like, the game is good now, and they're putting out an expansion soon. And Keanu's coming back for the expansion.
Keanu.
So that there's more Keanu. So I'm like,
yeah.
all right, fucking A, let's go.
Get this boy. That's gonna be good. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm good with that. But until then,
fucking 20-minute Cyberpunk minute.
I do like Cyberpunk. It seems pretty fun. But until then, I'm stuck doing fucking editing with my hands, with my human hands, like a fucking pleb, like an idiot.
You're not like a fucking what's that movie? Oh, Ghost in the Shell, where like she goes to type on the computer and all her fingers like split apart into like multiple things. And just go,
That'd be so good. Like I was editing so I went back to making videos again. Oh, it needs to be done.
good on you. Good on you.
Thank you. I was like, it needs
Been
to
a
be done. It's been a year. I was like, I need to start like I need to go full tilt. Is what I'm basically been calling it. I was like, I need to. Cause I'm busy. Everyone knows. Like I'm always busy. I've like my next week is gonna be basically shoots the entire week. Like I have one day where I basically don't have shoots, and that day I'm in the office. So I'm like, I have no time next week. So there'll be no time to edit, no time to record. And I sat down a couple months ago, and I was like, man, I have no time. And I was like, no, you're never gonna have time. Like you're almost 30. Like you're working a busy ass job in like media. You are never gonna have time. There's not gonna be a day where you go, oh, I have an abundance of time. I'm gonna
all the time in the world.
wow, I've suddenly got all the time. So I realized that there's nothing more to do than basically to go full tilt. I have to just lean straight into it and spend like
Right, yeah.
all the time I have that I can spend doing it. Like even if I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit tired. Fuck you, get it done. Like it's got to get done. Do you want to do it or not? Basically, and I do enjoy it. I like the feeling of like having a video edited and
Right.
putting it up is like a really good feeling because it's like, okay, I've done something interesting. It's creative. It's a good creative outlet, and the reaction's been good. Like everyone's been pretty happy the video's gone up. So I'm very glad to see people's reactions to it. For those who haven't seen it yet, it's on my Born in Japan. Oh,
My screen just went off. That's okay. It's still gonna be recording. I think you might just bump the DVI cable.
is it the bottom
Yeah, it's the bottom
button?
button. Yeah. I don't know if it was just the screen or whatever. Yeah, it was just.
Sorry, I guess.
All right.
I move my arms too much when I fucking talk.
That's
So,
fine.
I'm in a weird position today. I'm sitting like behind.
Yeah, we need to get it in the screen. Yeah, but I thought it might just be the DVI cable you bumped. But it's all good.
Oh no, we're good.
Here,
Sorry,
hang
sorry.
on. We'll just move the screen like this.
Sorry about that.
You know,
Yeah.
chat. Fine.
Sorry about that, David. Anyway,
I was just worried about losing 40 minutes of recording.
imagine. Oh my god, I'd be so sad. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, what was I saying? I was
Getting it done.
get it done. Let's go get it done. So went up on the abroad in Japan. The Afro in Japan channel.
Uh-oh.
I was close one.
Oh,
Fucking
don't leak stuff.
almost slipped. Went up on the Afro in Japan channel. It's pretty good about moving house and how to move cheaply. Blah blah blah. But then like while editing, so I was editing with Adobe fucking Premiere Pro for a while. So my first two videos were Premiere Pro.
Piece of shit.
Awful.
I fucking hate
Terrible.
It's the worst, right? Premiere's the fucking worst, but then the worst part is that nothing else is quite as good as Premiere, so you
No!
have to use.
It's so annoying. Like using Premiere, I was like, I can edit pretty quickly on this. Like the interface is pretty good. It's easy to understand. This is pretty good to use. But then also on the other side, you're like, this is absolute dog shit. Why are you crashing? Why aren't you making this easy? What do you mean I need a subscription?
Yeah.
The fuck? Like it's a horrible, horrible.
I go to
company.
render 10 seconds of video and it crashes immediately.
Immediately crashes. Like it's fucking awful. So I was like, my company has it, so sometimes I'll use my company's account to use it. But I was like, this is too much. I don't want to do this anymore. Like I'm gonna try and use DaVinci instead. I'm gonna use what's it called? DaVinci Pro. I'm gonna use them.
Oh, what is it called? Yeah,
DaVinci Resolve.
DaVinci Resolve. That's what it is. Yes.
I'm gonna use DaVinci Resolve instead.
I think I told you about it. Because
You did indeed.
I was using it for the videos when we were putting out stuff on.
Yep.
I think, weirdly enough,
Mhm.
today is like to the day we stopped doing videos last year.
Good job. We've
So,
done it, boy.
We went like an entire year of not
Yeah.
uploading stuff.
Now we're
Now
back.
hopefully
Now it's okay.
is going on.
With the DaVinci Resolve thing, so like I was learning while I was editing, so it took like just an insane amount of time to get the video done because every single thing I wanted to do, I had to like research basically like how do I do this with DaVinci Pro 18? How do I do this?
Yeah.
With and it was a fucking pain in the ass. It's like little things like I don't know. I want to do some keyframing, and I was like, how the fuck do I keyframe? Because like when you start the program, there's nothing that says like, hey, here's a quick run through. Keyframes are here. This is here. This is here. It doesn't even tell you like.
It just says go.
Yeah.
Here's the user interface and it's completely different.
It's so and there's always different like tags at the bottom of the screen. It'll be like it's like you pull the text, you're editing, you stream, you're lighting, you're coloring, your sound, little rocket for like. I was like, what the fuck is rocket? Apparently that's like importing. I was like, that makes rendering. I was like, why is it rocket?
The rocket is for like importing, but it's like not importing,
Rendering.
But it's like rendering with their settings, like using their, it's like Blender-esque like,
Yes.
freeze system.
Yes. Very
Sure,
stressful.
there's like a specific
Yeah.
program for that type of thing. But yeah.
Very stressful. So like, while I was going through this, the most stressful things kept me. I wanted a keyframe, for example. So I go, okay, I need to learn to keyframe. Let me search YouTube, the best place, and I'll search how do I keyframe on DaVinci Pro 18. Okay. Let me tell you something, and this is for anyone who's listening. Is like, I'm really good at X editing program. I'm gonna make videos about it. Right? If you make a 15-minute video about basic keyframing, and someone else has made a 1-minute video explaining the exact same things it's taken you to 15 fucking minutes to explain.
Let me guess, that 1-minute video is infinitely more useful.
Infinitely more. For example, when I was, fuck me, man. The first time I did it, it was like I need to learn just how to start using some keyframes. So I got like, how do you keyframe DaVinci Pro 18? 15-minute video. Alright, so I click the video. Fucking intro starts. Fucking useless intro music plays. Comes up. Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is fucking Jacksepticeye, and I'm gonna teach you how to, or whatever his name was. I'm Jacksepticeye keyframing, and I'm gonna teach you how to fucking keyframe. But first, make not sponsored by. I'm like, this is. We are now 3 minutes in.
And like, I literally do not care.
Don't give a shit. You have not told me how to keyframe yet. We are 3 minutes in. First thing you gotta do is you wanna open DaVinci. Are you seriously sitting here telling me the first thing I need to do is open my DaVinci Pro? Are you on drugs? Of course I have to open my fucking DaVinci Resolve. Like, why are you being annoying? And I got annoyed after like 5 minutes. I was like, fuck this video, closed it. Went down like 2 videos down. There's a 1-minute video. How to keyframe. I click on it. The guy goes, it's already open. It's like 3 seconds it goes, little entry thing, how to keyframe, flips over, and then it just goes, the tiredest man, the man with the most sleepy voice is about to impart the most he goes to me, ready, he goes, so like, yeah. Look at that.
Magic's
good man. So he goes up and he goes, so like that keyframe, learn from him. He goes,
the one eternity later one? Okay.
Yeah, though that one, and basically all of them. And he goes, so anyway, like, you go up here, you see this diamond, click it, click here, you start the thing, move it over, you want to go, put it where it needs to go, click that, press play, look at that.
Wait, you edited this entire video in DaVinci?
I did.
Okay.
Right? It's smooth.
So, do you find that it's better than
Yes.
Premiere?
I'm using a shitty 2015 Apple laptop thing.
Yeah.
It's got the RAM. I'm pretty sure I can shit more RAM that laptop can manage. Like, I'm 100% sure. Bro, this is how bad it was.
Yeah.
When I was editing on DaVinci, you know what? The keyframes, like the text coming in, the
$400. Oh, hang on.
Oh, you saw some cool shit?
Let's go back here. Hang on.
Oh, you saw some cool... Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, you did some tracking.
I did some tracking.
All right, I see. Okay.
I was practicing all the shots while I was like doing this video. Basically, it's like fucking double screen tracking shots. It was very fun. But then like during editing this video, my laptop is so shit that like every time.
That was a nice.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Every time a new thing would come out, like pictures coming up or like things coming in and out, my laptop would chug. So I couldn't see what it looked like. Like
right.
I couldn't even see if it was like coming out and in properly. The text edits and stuff, I couldn't see if they were like smoothly coming up and down because my laptop
right.
wouldn't process it. It couldn't do it. It was too much happening at once. So I was like, well, this fucking sucks. I have no choice but to like just hope.
I haven't watched this video yet.
It's
so
funny.
Like, watching it in mute,
dude. It's really dumb. Like you'll love it.
When you showed the picture of the house that's like basically a dilapidated fucking mess, and I'm like, yeah, I've seen that house.
Dude, yes, listen. This is a video for. I want to make a video for like more people who are living like outside of Japan, but this is very much a video for people who live in Japan and have moved and or looking to move house, because this is like all the tips you need plus like it's like relatable shit for you basically. Like it's very cool. I didn't finish my point. So I couldn't see shit on this laptop, but then when I rendered it and got the video out again, you could see it properly. You're like, okay, cool.
Right.
This little bit here is a bit too fast. I'll go back and make it a little longer. So you have to render so you can check all the edits and stuff, which is very stressful, but it was fine. That's my laptop problem. Now, 2015 Mac. How many times did DaVinci Resolve? 0 times.
It crashed 0 times.
It didn't fucking crash once. Not fucking once did that thing crash. I've been editing on this thing for weeks. Not once. Not fucking once did it crash.
It's fucking true though. If you like, Premiere will crash just because it feels like it.
Yeah. But fuck you. You're paying what, $300 a month for this service?
Yeah, $300 a month.
Fuck you, I'm crashing. Get fucked. It's probably not expensive, but it's very bad. But like, DaVinci, oh my laptop couldn't even handle what I was pumping out. But it was like, DaVinci was like, I got you. Like, when I was editing, I had to close everything. I closed everything to edit. Only had like Google Chrome open, so I can like get photos and like look up like editing things. So I needed them. Then when I was like rendering, I had to close like everything. I saved it. I saved the Reddit. Saved the edit. And then I shut my laptop down, and then I restarted it so nothing was open. And then I opened DaVinci, and I was like, okay, now you can render, because it renders quicker that way. Like,
right, yeah.
Before
If it's not processing.
Yeah, before it took like an hour and a half to render one thing, and then the second time it took like,
start your laptop in safe mode,
bro,
so nothing starts.
Fucking literally honest, I swear to God. But when I was rendering, bro, so like, I opened my laptop, I was like, oh, start the render, let it go. I'll go to the store, grab stuff, come back again. Everything's okay. So it's rendering, and I hear my laptop. My laptop's like, I'm like, oh great, it's working. Alright. I'm like, is this shit take? Like, my fan was working so hard during the render. I felt really bad for my computer.
I mean, rendering's no joke, right? Like, when it renders, it's like putting everything
on the line.
And I don't understand why video rendering takes so much, like, memory and stuff.
Horrible.
Like, why it just, like, pushes your thing to the max.
Absolute max, yeah.
I wouldn't think that it would be hard. Like, I guess you could render out... I guess it's weird because something like Photoshop, right? Which works kind of the same way.
Yeah.
It has, like, layers, and when it renders, like, a JPEG or something, it just condenses all those renders down.
Yeah.
But I guess there's so much more going on in video because it'd be, like, the still pictures, video... rendering down the audio, it's mixing the audio and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess like,
and all the layers as well.
Right.
It's a lot of shit to like have to try and render while you're, especially if you have a computer that's pretty trash. Like, it's pretty hard to like edit and render these like big videos. Like the video I edited wasn't the craziest video, but I did try to pack it for like as much like zooms and edits and like fun text and because my opinion is like on YouTube videos, if you're gonna make something good. Like, if you're gonna make a video, make it good. Put your all into it. Otherwise, what's the fucking point? Like, you do see a lot of like quote unquote YouTube gurus that are like, just put out anything, just put out any old shit, and it's like, well, but no one's gonna watch it. Like, if I'm on your point in case, while I was editing, when I finished editing, and I was like rendering, I'm lying in bed, I'm like getting some Z's and watching some YouTube, and I see a video, amazing. It was about Lex Luthor, and it was like.
Hey.
I know, very random.
Sure, yeah.
It had a very good thumbnail, and it was like a video essay about like the evolution of like Lex Luthor in like the Justice League DC animated universe, and like how it all culminated to like this one very interesting scene where he sort of like understands like that he is a piece of shit basically. It's very good.
Where Lex Luthor understands that he himself is a piece of shit?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like during the entire thing, Lex Luthor's always like, no, if you weren't here, Superman, I
would be the hero.
Yeah, I would have solved all the problems. And Superman's like, bro, you could have fucking done it anyway, you dickhead, basically. And then in that last scene, Lex Luthor's like,
goes, oh
yeah, he's like, I know. He's like, oh, you're right, But it's a thing like a very easy character wouldn't like do that. But it was a very good fucking video, well made, well produced, very good points. Like I clicked it because the thumbnail was good, have good thumbnails, and then I watched it because it was very interestingly well paced video. So I was like, this video is fucking fantastic. It sits at 1.2 million views. Great video. Okay, you've got me. Sir, you have captured me. If your channel is just this, I'm about to fucking like and hit that bell because you're making good stuff. I click his channel. There is about 300 videos. Every single one of them sits at like 40 views. And 40, 100 views, some of them, 10 views, most of them. And every video is basically a Dungeons and Dragons walkthrough style thing. And it's like 2 hours, 3 hours long of just him and his boys going, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, okay. They're doing like a let's play type deal.
Indeed.
Thing.
But the problem is, like, the video he had made in between all that other shit was fucking golden. Fantastic, very, very well made video. Okay. And I'm like, this is the key. Like, if you're gonna make a video, make it well, and then consistently make good videos. Because I have no need to go back to your channel now. Like, this was the one video on your channel that was fantastic, and the rest are, while probably way easier to edit and upload, they're not good. So no one's gonna watch them. It's my theory. Good content is good content. Doesn't matter what it is.
Right.
Good content is good content. Look at Internet Historian. He makes a video once every fucking 20 years, and they all do. They're all bangers. They all bang. Gangbusters. 72 million views.
Knowing what you know now, editing with DaVinci, when you look at an Internet Historian like, video, like how many years was he editing for to?
Poor that poor fucking man. Holy fucking.
Because he uses like stock images for everything. So that means he's like in there with like the fucking transform tool and like just moving shit around. And, yeah.
Every scene. I think probably script. Thinking of like his process, he probably does script first. So he has to write the script and he records the entire script. This must be it.
But he can't, because like some of his videos, like at least on incognito mode, are like him talking to someone, and that's unscripted. So
incognito mode is not scripted, and then Internet Historian is scripted, and the other one's like random basically. So the unscripted one, they have editors. And they'll do
that makes sense.
They'll do a little podcast first, and the editors will come in and like edit the shit together. So the what's it called? The incognito mode. It's most of them sitting somewhere, and then they'll like two like stock images talking basically, and then they'll throw shit on top of it.
Like this.
Yeah, like this essentially. And then they'll throw like shit on top of it. But then that was so funny. But then like the other one where he has like his Internet Historian content, it's just massive fucking. It's just cuts and cuts and cuts. Do you know about my favorite one he's made is the Costa Contour.
The one about the
boat sinking
ship.
Yeah. Do you know that video? He was saying that it was so chunky it couldn't render.
I'm not surprised. He probably has like 50 billion fucking layers.
Yeah. So he was like, that video was so chunky it couldn't render. So what they had to do was they had to basically play the video and screen record it as the video was playing. So the version out on YouTube is
screen recorded from the viewer in the thing. Oh my god!
Because the video was just it could not. They were like, we'll need like a fucking supercomputer to render this shit.
But like that's the wild. Like that's what I'm talking about, right? Like you can play the video in the viewer.
Yeah. Can't render.
But you can't render it.
Nah.
So like, what's the fucking point?
Adobe sucks, bro. Fucking trash. Listen, use DaVinci. A little bit fucking.
You know how like in Adobe when you like make something and like you make an edit and then you play it back, but if you don't hit like the enter button to like I don't know what it is, like fake render, re-render the fucking thing, it like doesn't run properly.
Yep.
Until like it'll get like it'll run perfectly fine and then it hits that red section and then it's just chunky as fuck.
Yeah.
So he had to have like did the entire video, hit enter to like render preview it, and then once it had finished render previewing, went back to it and then just recorded the screen. Right?
Yep. Exactly.
That's fucking stupid.
How dumb is that? But can do anything else. Literally. Imagine you put hours, like hundreds of hours working to a video and it just doesn't render.
And like you can't get it out.
Nope. Yo, imagine how many times Adobe must have crashed during his render of this fucking video.
Oh my god.
There's one time I was editing one of the like the first or second video I put up on my channel, and like all I did was I opened Adobe.
Yep.
And it crashed. Like I didn't do anything.
You know it's bad when you open a file and it just immediately crashes and you're like, well, I guess I'm not doing anything today.
And it was just like, nah, don't like that. I think the one thing I fucking despised about Adobe is that you needed so much memory just to start the system.
Yeah, it's a chunky.
So there are many times where, especially my old like trashy laptop, I would load the system and it'll be like, nope, you don't have enough memory. Please clear shit in your cache or whatever. And I'm like, bro, just fucking load something.
There's nothing to clear.
There's nothing in the system. There's nothing on this computer. Like, just open the fucking thing. Like, I am now after editing one video on like DaVinci. I'm a fan. It's good. Like, it's some parts of it definitely need work. It's not as intuitive as
No, it's not. But it's I guess like from by their own admission, it's just specifically supposed to be for color grading.
No, indeed, yeah. But the color grading section is fucking fantastic. It's very detailed. There's a lot you can do on it, but it's so detailed and it's so intense. There's so much you can do on it that some of the simpler things get missed.
Yeah, like I remember trying to do like green screen keyframing and stuff like that. It fucking like you had to do a whole bunch of shit.
It's
to get it to work.
Awful at green screen keyframing. It's terrible. Like
I got it to work eventually,
but it's
not this.
No.
Not what I would.
It's not good. No.
I would have ended up like rendering out the video with everything I need except for the green screen, and then bringing it in and then removing the green screen after.
Exactly. Been way easy, honestly. Like, even for me doing things like I filmed like a really bad angle, and there was a massive light aimed directly at Bulbasaur in the video. I didn't realize until like I'd basically edited it, rendered it, and I was looking up and I was like, oh, this is really bright. Like, this is distractingly bright. This needs to be a little bit duller. How do I just dull the lighting? Just want to 3 knots down, a little bit duller. I'll look fine still.
In a specific area.
Yeah. Even the entire thing, perfectly okay. Let's just make it a little bit duller for the first like 3 to 4. I think it was like 5 minutes, and then the sun shifts. Perfectly okay. Right. Let's get this done. So I'm looking at the color thing. It should be easy. I should be able to work this out. I open the color thing. There is like 7 billion dials. There's like a big like wavy color chart thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is going?
It's got when you open up a thing and it's got a spectrogram, and you look at it and you go, nah, not good.
I opened it and I went, ooh, YouTube, straight to YouTube, and I'm like, how to make video less bright, and I got I hate this man. Fuck this guy.
Call him out right now. I'll put his name in chat.
Fucking kill him.
He'll show up.
Fucking get him. Someone add him. Like, no. He made this video, once again, 15 minutes long. And it's like, ooh, this is how you do color grading. And he's got the video, in the tags of the video, he's got things like, make the video darker, make the video brighter, make the video blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, cool, this is a video for me. I'm going to click on it. And he spends like 50 minutes going, we've opened up DaVinci, and we're going to load a file. For those making videos, listen, don't do that. You're annoying me. Like, if I'm looking how to do something, and your first steps is to go, well, first we open up DaVinci. Yeah, no shit, no fucking shot. Next, we're gonna add a file to the timeline. I'm adding one that I don't give a shit that you're adding one that you've made before, or you filmed this one in your mum's basement. I fucking don't care. Show me how to do the thing I want to do. Like, it's fucking irritating. So like, skipping to like, luckily now you can see like the waveforms. You can see like where
it's bright, where it's dark.
You can see like, where people are like watching on the video as well for YouTube. So I just skipped where people were watching, and I'm like, okay, cool. And even in that part, he didn't talk anything about like, how to make it darker. I was like, that's useless. Cop out, like all the way down. I'm watching video 2 times speed.
You know what? YouTube introducing that fucking scroll bar feature where you see the spectrogram where like the most watched section.
Beautiful.
Skip all the bullshit in a 15-minute video.
Beautiful. The greatest thing they've done so far. YouTube, more of this, keep it up. Fucking brilliant. So like, I was like, alright, this is annoying. I'm done with this. I'm gonna look for that 1-minute video. And I found it. Same guy, same sleepy dude. He's like, yeah, just go to the thing and just go to that page, look here, press down. Thanks, bro. 5 seconds.
Right, yeah.
Exactly what I needed.
But the thing is, that video can't be monetized because it's less than 10 minutes.
Is that what it is?
100%. That has to be what it is. Because there's no reason why a video should take 15 minutes to explain how to turn down a slider.
No, of course not. I think if that is the case, fair enough. But also, I don't care. Like, fuck you. If that's the case, make a 10-minute video about make the video 1 minute long.
Right.
I make the information need 1 minute long, and then for the rest of the 15 minutes, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Fucking make a bunch of
Just leave a black bar on the screen. Nothing on it for the next 15 minutes.
Make 10 1-minute tips and chain them all together and put little like timestamps in the description to be like,
about what
this is hit.
But
Yeah,
that would be convenient, and we don't want that, right? Because like if you did that, that would just mean that you have lost 10 videos worth of revenue.
nah. This is the thing. This is the thing. All right. If I see one video and it has the 10 things I need in it, and I have your 50 minutes that's not explaining anything to me, all I'm doing is I'm going, this is shit. I'm disliking it, and I'm leaving, and I'm never
Bye-bye. You're
coming
dead
back
to
to your
me.
page. You're dead to me. And then I'm tweet something mad like, 1-minute videos are way better. You guys are fucking idiots. And I'm done. Like that's what it's gonna be. Make a bunch of 1-minute videos, chain them together. You're done. Because
I mean, those things would be YouTube Shorts now, right? Like,
yeah.
That's where they need to
oh,
live.
and now they're monetizable.
There you go.
Done. Fucking do it. Like the thing as well is that there is gonna be 100,000 things that you can make videos on like DaVinci Pro alone.
Right.
Little things. How do I add files to the media thing? People don't know this basic shit.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
these tiny little things that like people just because DaVinci doesn't explain it. You need a video on everything. Like
I'm sure that they have some kind of like user guide on their website, but like I ain't
Probably.
reading that shit.
I ain't reading that shit. Words. Fuck
Yeah.
off, mate. Like no, make a video guide so I can.
If
just go
you've
through it.
literally made a thing to make moving pictures, just give me moving pictures to explain the thing.
Give me like show me the moving pictures. This isn't the 1980s. I don't need a textbook to explain how to do something like step-by-step guide printed off PowerPoint nonsense. No, just give me fucking a guy, preferably from preferably someone sleepy, who doesn't care. Indian accent always good. He just goes
Yeah, that's the seal of approval.
the trifecta. When he's sleepy and he has an Indian accent, I'm like, this is gonna be a bomb video. Fucking. And it always is. It's just like
Sandeep is gonna teach the
he's-
fuck out of this
my man,
shit.
Fucking, I've learnt more from Sandeep on YouTube than any teacher in my fucking life. This is how you solve for pi, and I'm like, thanks, Sandeep. That's
Awesome.
all I fucking needed, man.
Some say he's still writing till this day.
Bro, he's still writing to this fucking day. My man never stops. He's out here. I love him so much. But honestly, to all the guys making like 1-minute video tutorials on like random shit for like random programs, much thank you. Like legit, like, you fucking save my life every time. Especially like tutorials and stuff like that, like how to make thumbnails for whatever on DaVinci Pro. Impossible. It's so hard to make thumbnails on Reveal. Like it can't be done. Absolutely fucking painful. But yeah, it was fun. Good video. Go watch it, guys. It's a very entertaining video. I'll have more next week.
I'll have to watch. You have another one next week?
Yeah, I will do. Trying to do it weekly.
Oh, weekly?
Yeah.
Man, you said like you didn't have fucking
I have
time.
no time. I'm going full tilt. Sleep will be a mystery to me. I'm gonna record in the day and edit just whenever the fuck I can.
One a week is like
It's a
that's pretty
lot.
breakneck.
Yeah, it's a lot, honestly. I have the ideas. It's just a case of getting faster at editing.
I
So,
mean
like,
that will come once you start using DaVinci more.
yeah, exactly. So like I know what I want to make. I'm gonna finish writing the script today, and then I'm gonna edit it literally like probably after work one day. Cause the next one's about like horror stuff, so it can be done like in the dark. Gonna be like Japanese ghosts and shit.
Like yokai and shit?
Yeah, like
Okay.
yokai and shit basically. So I'm gonna do because Halloween's coming up.
Onion is my favorite yokai.
Which one?
Onion.
Fuck, is that the one that eats shit?
Onion is a character from Yokai
Oh,
Watch.
fuck off.
He's not even a real yokai.
Get fucked.
I like the rabbit that's also a spaceman.
Ah,
My favorite yokai.
that's great. I love when they capture the yonkai in the watch. That's I've never
Yeah.
seen. I don't know what's going on.
I-
Is that what is that what they do?
I think it's like a play on words, like watch is like an actual watch and watches and like watch out for something.
Don't tell me what to do. Fucking.
I think that's the joke of Yokai Watch, but I could be completely
some fucking oyaji gag Japanese.
no, like
TV
literally,
show,
yeah.
bro.
I think it is.
Absolute
It's
fucking
literally
shit,
an
legit,
yaji gag type.
fucking nonsense. But that should be fun. So I'm gonna try and smash videos out at least once a week. That's the plan. Can I hit the plan? I don't know, but honestly, I kind of hope for it. Like if I can't get them out on by Friday, I want to at least try to get them edited out by like Sunday. Is like gonna be trying to be the hard limit basically. So I already know like what made the editing process hard during the previous video, and I will
Right.
try to cut that out and try to actually like get
Get
this
it
shit
done.
Yeah, man, it's hard though. Fuck me, but yeah,
Yeah, I don't blame you on that. Like,
yeah, it's a lot honestly.
I would like to do more streaming. Like, maybe I'll start. Like, maybe I'll make like an actual YouTube just for me and
Do it.
just stream on that
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
Twitch is just.
Do you want to talk a little bit about Twitter? A little bit about.
Okay, have you been following this thing?
I've been following the drama a little bit.
Me too.
It's very funny.
Wow. Holy fuck.
For those who don't know, Twitch for no reason at all decided that the revenue split between creators and Twitch themselves are going to change. Normally what happens is that smaller creators have like a 50-50 split.
Right.
And that the 50-50 split is down to like I think the ad revenue, blah blah blah.
No, it's like everything. It's like
Fuck
bits, it's Prime, it's
From the beginning, was it bits and Prime donations and stuff like that as well?
no.
Exactly,
I think
yeah.
I from what I understood is it was like a different split for
In-
older streamers because they had like negotiated contracts
Yes.
at a different time or whatever.
Like I know, like Hassan Piker has a very interesting split where he's split between Twitch and himself is like in Twitch's favor because he only wanted to show one ad per hour.
Right.
So he only shows one minute ad per hour. That's it. And because he has that arrangement, Twitch has more of like a lean on it. But because he knows that he gets enough like donos and support of where that he's like, this is perfectly okay. You can have majority of the ad reads. Don't worry about it. Everything's okay basically. But now they've changed it to like a 50-50 split, which includes like donations and it's like, so scummy. The scummiest thing to me is that it's not just now, okay, ad reads, 50-50 split. That alone, I'd be like, kind of a dick move. Fair enough.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
It's your platform. You do whatever you want. Dick move. Fair enough. Who am I, one man to stop you? You know, whatever. But they've gone like donors as well. 50-50 split. But that's like direct donations
To the person. Yeah.
to me. Yeah. 'Cause I have like a coffee webpage. And that's like coffee going like, nice donations there. I'll take half of that. Why? You didn't do anything.
I mean, they hosted the service, but like,
You get ads.
yeah,
You're getting-
you're running the
you're running
ads,
ads,
right?
you're
If
getting-
you're running ads, you're getting paid through the ads.
Yeah.
That should cover your hosting costs. Right?
You are getting money elsewhere.
Especially considering fucking Twitch will run a 30-second to 1 minute ad every time you open a stream.
Mm-hmm.
What the absolute fuck?
Every time.
Like, that's wild.
Yep.
Because how many streams have you stayed on for longer than 30 seconds the second that ad shows up?
Oh, no, I get up straight away.
0.
I'm like, ugh.
0.
Oof. An ad? Oof.
Yeah.
Not even start. I think that the thing is, a lot of people don't know that is like done by Twitch. Some people do think that it's like the creator just like throwing ads at you. It's like they don't have a choice. It's like opening a YouTube video and there's being an ad there.
I mean, that happens.
Yeah, it just happens. Yeah, it's what happens basically. I think it's the same on Twitch, but people don't realize like it's the same like recipe basically.
Right.
It's awful. But no, because it's awful. Because it's like this change. A lot of people are talking about moving to YouTube.
I'm not surprised by that.
It's gonna
Because
be.
why would you stay? Because like if your intention, your stream is to support your, I don't know, I'll just say lifestyle, whatever that lifestyle may be.
Yeah.
Right? Like if it is your primary place of income, right? And then suddenly you are making 20% less across the board. What the fuck? It's especially bad. Here's the thing that I think is like doubly bad, right?
Go on.
With the changes is that Twitch is ran by fucking monkeys.
Literally.
Like actually, like monkey at a typewriter type of monkeys, right? Because the amount of times that you have just weird ass decisions, like the people getting banned for weird ass shit,
Oh, yeah.
and then the length of some of the bans is absolutely wild. Like there's a Final Fantasy 14 streamer who she streams on Twitch. She used to live in Ukraine, so she's had to like leave now.
Poor girl, yeah.
But her name's Zepla, and she got banned by Twitch. And the reason that they gave to her was that you are impersonating someone else on your stream. And the stream that she got banned on was her on her own stream.
What? Wait, for impersonating herself?
Yes, for impersonating herself.
Seriously?
So they gave her like a fucking week-long ban. And she's like, what the absolute fuck?
What?
It's like, you know what? I understand it. I have this horrible problem of impersonating myself. I'm very good at it. And it's like,
What?
there's shit like that where like she gets banned for like a fucking week. Obviously, it was overturned after like the monkey at Twitch was like, press the wrong button, right?
Yeah.
But it's like that. There's stuff like where the person just straight up was having sex on stream. That was like a recent thing.
I saw
They got a
that.
7-day ban. They got a 7-day ban. Where there's other people on the platform who have been banned permanently for far less.
Didn't someone get permanently banned for like a nip slip or something like that? I heard this like before, like
It's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like that will get them a 7-day ban, and then something else completely innocuous is like you're off the platform by, right?
I know that. Hassan Pike got like a 7-day or 2-week ban for saying cracker on stream.
Yeah.
Fucking funny, dude.
Like that's what I'm talking about, right? The enforcement of the rules on Twitch is like twofold. One, the rules are extremely vague, so that Twitch can just go like, "Oh, it's in the rules," and then never point anything out. And that is the way it is. And then two, it's the enforcement of the rules. When they do enforce them, the ban lengths are so radically different that there's no kind of uniformity to like any of their punishments.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it doesn't make any sense. They even if they have like a set amount of rules to which like Twitch streamers can look at and try and follow, even then it's like, well, the rules aren't really the rules because like you're changing them up as we go along. Like,
Right, yeah,
wasn't,
exactly, right.
Like hot tub streaming was like not banned per se, but it's a bannable offense for a while, depending on who you were and depending on like exactly who saw the stream. But then they were just like, oh, it's making us money. New category.
Yeah, exactly, right? Well, yeah, especially now they're taking a 50% cut. They're not gonna limit something that makes them a ton of money.
Bro, imagine like Twitch is taking a 50% cut. The government are taking their cut as well.
Of
How much money?
all of your work, right? Like
Fuck that.
Twitch as a service is just hosting.
Yep.
Right? Like they're not doing any of the planning.
Nope.
They're not doing any of the stuff on stream.
Nope.
They're not helping you anywhere monetarily.
Nope.
So it's like, yeah, it's just like imagine even like in the real world.
In the real
Which
world.
is
Yeah.
But I mean, like, if you look at something like a music promoter, right?
Yeah.
The music promoter is not taking 50% of the cut for a fucking gig.
No, of course not.
Hell no. That would
Insane.
be absolutely insane.
Like
So for Twitch to be like, oh, we're gonna take 50% of all your revenue.
fucking,
what?
it's predatory.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like there's smaller streaming services that have been popping up, especially on my Twitter feed, because like they realize that Twitch is like struggling a little bit, and like different streamers looking for new homes.
I mean, Twitch just has fucking bad PR.
Oh, very bad PR. Honestly. I mean,
Terrible PR.
well, it can't be helped when they're doing shit like this when it comes down to
Right.
it. I mean, if you look at things like a place like YouTube, people shit on YouTube all the time, and rightfully so. Like
Yes.
they do some fucked up things. The rules don't make sense. Like there's clear favoritism. Like it is a fucked up place to try and like create basically. But then even in saying that, like it's still somehow worse on Twitch because like
Right.
while both are bad, it feels like with YouTube there's a little more, what's the word? Not understanding, but because of how large the platform is, you kind of understand like why certain things slip through the cracks.
Right.
And then with Twitch, you're like, okay, this is an equally big platform, but like, why is there so much more fuckery going on here? It's like every other week we're hearing like new fucker on this platform. Like, it's not good.
Hey,
Like, it's not a good place to go. I think streaming, we just set up streaming on YouTube,
Yeah.
and it was very easy.
Yeah,
pretty
pretty much.
straightforward.
I was actually surprised because like there's built-in integration into OBS. All I
Yeah.
had to do is be signed into YouTube on Chrome.
Mm.
No, it wasn't even Chrome. It was Firefox.
Yeah.
I just had to be signed into YouTube, go into Chrome, and then there was an option just to link my account. And it's like, okay, you're linked now. Go press the start streaming button, and you're good to go. You
Even
don't
my-
have to do anything.
Even my DJI, we brought it here to see if we can use the webcam, but turns out we can't use the DJI Pocket as a webcam. What we can do is stream directly
Directly to
from the
YouTube.
DJI onto YouTube. That's fucking sick. Like, but even in doing that, there's no Twitch option. There's a Facebook option,
Right.
but there's no Twitch option.
I mean, it's in the chat here too. They said Twitch sucks right now. It was good at one point.
Yeah.
Now it's a wasteland.
No, I agree, 100%.
And
Like,
yeah, like I'm not going. Like I don't watch Twitch personally.
I watched two people on Twitch. I watch Pay Money Wubby, and I watch fucking.
Did you watch them live or do you watch them after the fact?
Nope. After the fact.
Yeah, exactly, right? And where is that content?
YouTube.
Exactly.
YouTube, baby. I think the problem is like especially me living in Japan, time zone wise.
Yeah, I can never. Even for me too. Like if there's stuff that's so annoying. If like a game that I play has Twitch drops, it's like, oh, we're gonna do Twitch drops while the live stream's on. It's like, okay, but that's like at like 3 a.m. What am I supposed to do? Is like turn on your stream and leave my computer on overnight so I have to pay fucking utilities on it?
No, fuck that.
No, hell no.
It's wasting my fucking time. Like that's the problem. I think a lot of Twitch is also very America focused. A lot of platforms are very America focused. I think that's a massive issue when it comes to like Twitch and like even like certain podcasting apps we use. Like they're very focused on like that America side of things. I feel like it's a massive. You leave like massive swaths of the market like untapped.
Like here's the fucking wild thing.
Go on.
It's like I can see all our stats like live.
Yeah, nice.
On YouTube, and some of the stats are like wild that I can see. So like I can see concurrent viewers,
nice,
who are watching like right now.
Good.
The chat rate,
just good.
The views like overall just on the stream. I can see the average viewer duration.
Oh, that's good.
I can see the stream health, like. Is it running? Is it going good? Obviously, I don't want to bring it up because it's not my fucking stream key, and that would be bad. Yeah. Like there's just a lot more things you can do on YouTube. The only issue is that I think like the only issue that YouTube has over Twitch, or like that Twitch has over YouTube, I should say, is the community chat aspect.
Yes,
that YouTube doesn't have, and I think that the second that YouTube puts in some kind of like higher level chat integration,
they've won. No, yeah.
People are gonna jump ship. There's no point in staying taking a fucking 50% of revenue.
I watch H3 podcast live. Sometimes they'll be live at a time.
It'll be like way early at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I caught them one time on Saturday.
Friday
show.
I'll be awake and I'll be like, yo, then live now? Fuck it, I'll give it a watch. I'll put it on while I'm like making coffee or whatever. And like from what I've heard from like when they're live streaming, it's very much YouTube is changing certain things. And one of the things they've changed is that they've added gifting. They've added like their version of like bits, whatever it is. So
it is, yeah. You have to get to be like a, I don't know, it's like a YouTube
partner or some shit. Yeah.
But like the thing about that is that is also infinitely easier than Twitch.
Yeah.
So like for example, I've streamed on Twitch for like probably hundreds of hours. Probably hundreds of hours. I'm not even remotely close to fucking partner.
No.
Because you have to have, I think you have to have like 50 people subscribe to you.
Yep.
And the issue is that there's no discoverability on Twitch.
I've said this, none.
Zero.
There's none.
There's none. So like getting those 50 people to subscribe to you, like unless you have 50 of your friends just go like, hey, can you subscribe to my fucking Twitch channel?
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. And I know for a fact right now, I can see that there's been 10 people have viewed it. There's 2 concurrent viewers right now. That is more than I've ever had on Twitch ever. And this is just some random one-off stream that we're doing as testing.
We didn't promote this. This was just like, I post something up like a few minutes into us starting. I was like, oh, by the way, guys, this is happening. Check it out.
And I dropped something on the Discord and then I retweeted your tweet. And
exactly. We're doing some tests. Like, check it out. Like, I think with YouTube especially, because it has that searchability option, it is very it's a lot easier, I feel like, to stream here. It's also easier to grow and be discovered here as well. So
and your stuff will come up based off the SEO that you put on.
Indeed. You know, I love SEO, bro. Like I'm all about SEO. Like I've never it's my last thing about this whole topic. What I really don't like about Twitch especially is that sometimes I'll log into it and I'll be like, oh, I want to watch something live streamed while I'm making coffee, boiling water, doing something. I want to watch something on a live stream. What does Twitch have for me? Let's log in. I log in, and because all the people I follow, like in America, everyone's asleep. No one's streaming. And I'm like, fair enough. What else is there? I can't find anything because like it's showing me like in the how about this? You've got like a Lenity or whatever. And I'm like, who's that? I click on it. Oh, she's trying on clothes. I don't care. This is interesting. Like, there's no way to like search for something or something. It's always just like, do you want to look at these games?
That's one thing too. Is like the size of YouTube, right?
That too
is just
infinitely bigger.
Infinitely
massive,
bigger.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not massively bigger. It is like
Infinitely bigger.
huge by comparison.
Yeah.
I think it's like something on YouTube. There's like millions of hours of video put up every day
Uh-huh.
or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
like that doesn't count for like streaming too. I would assume.
I'm very excited to like do a little more diving into like the streaming like world and see like what SEOs are like, or like streaming. I do it for work anyway, so I'll be interested to like dive into this for like the podcast as well and see like what it means to basically stream on YouTube. Because if it's something that does well and is interesting, I'll definitely want to do it for like the work channel as well, but also like my channel and like this channel too. So like
Yeah, I mean, like if your DJI works and you can have like a Wi-Fi thing,
yeah.
we can just go out and fucking do stuff. Throw it on a mini tripod, and there you go.
I have one, yeah. I'll look it up. It's like it actually looks like a lot of fun as well. So maybe
It has a
something
built-in
great.
mic, I assume.
It does, but I also have a separate mic.
There you go.
Easy.
I got a mic.
It's got a multi-directional mic. It's got like 4.
Oh wow, okay.
DJI, listen, it's an expensive camera. So it's about $700, but
Yeah.
you get your money's worth. Like my YouTube video was filmed with the DJI.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and it looks nice.
It was very good. It's very crisp, very cool. Man, I uploaded that video. You know, it takes a while for like the HD to load.
Yeah.
Just uploading like 360k, and I'm like, is this?
You mean
360p
360p?
for me? Sorry, 60k. Fucking hell.
We're not up to K yet.
We ain't in fucking Cyberpunk 2077 yet, my man. Yeah. And then I'm like, is this?
Shouldn't it be like 1.8K?
Yeah, 1.8k. That's true. Yeah, right. Yeah, 1.8k. Ah, delicious. All them Ks, boy. Yeah, it was pretty fucking trash for a while, and then it got HD, and I was like, okay, thank fuck for that. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Well, yeah.
You want to talk about festivals? You want to hold that for another
We can
time?
hold that. I'll hold that in. I want to do a little more research about festivals, and we'll talk about fellow festivals.
You know what? That was going to be a topic that we talk about. Like,
Exactly, yeah.
Across the thing. I think it's probably good. What day is it now? Because
October 1st. October 2nd.
second. So you know what?
Go on.
Let's do it next week.
Indeed.
And the reason I say that is because one, next week I think it's actually a long weekend.
Ooh, next week we'll probably record on either the Sunday or the Monday.
Okay.
I think Saturday I'm doing a thing.
Do you want to like do something on the weekend?
Yeah, sounds like fun. Fuck yeah.
I don't know what we'll do.
I was just saying fun. Yeah, I was saying cool.
I mean, yeah, we can stream here and then
Hey, I'll bring my umeshu and we can drink some ginger
go.
umeshu.
That's yes.
Should we'll talk about it off stream. I would
Okay.
drink some umeshu on the fucking stream. Will be fucking fun. I think 100%. Hey, I'm excited.
I guess now I actually like have a live stream to end. So
We can't just pop.
right, yeah, we can't just go beep and turn it off.
I'll leave it to you.
The reason why I wanted to do it next week is because that week, the week after next week, so
Yeah.
is October 11th, and that's when the borders are open. So timely, I don't know if it's like enough time to figure out what you want to do, but it might give you a new idea if you're like, oh, I'm 3 days out of going to Japan. I have a free day.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something's happening in October.
Let's look it up. I'll look up some cool things, some festivals happening, some autumn things, like some interesting places to go and to do in October, and also like winter and autumn festivals are fun as well.
Yes.
Let's look at some of those as well.
You're coming at a good time because now it's switched over to all the autumn stuff. Odin has reappeared.
Oh, it's
You know it's autumn. Odin's
Listen,
reappeared.
it doesn't matter that it's 1,000 degrees today.
It is still fucking hot.
It's fucking hot, but Odin's here, and thus it's autumn. Sorry, boys, that's just how it works. But yeah, fucking thanks for joining our first live stream on the thing. We've kept it very audio friendly, so those listening to audio, I'm sure you can tag along perfectly okay. You know, until then, we'll see you next week. Stay safe.
I'll have to make an ending slide that I can transition to.
Yeah, we'll do the thing.
I only have a starting slide. I need an ending.
For the time being, do a starting slide.
I'm just gonna go add text
Bye.
guy, and it just says oh yeah, it just says end. There we go. Here, you wanna take a look at it?
I do. Let me see.
We turn this one off, and it just says end. So, that being said,
So funny.
transition out here. We'll see you next week whenever we decide to stream.
Bye.
End.
Fuck it. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, he's